系統がいっぱい立ってる。空に伸びてるあの光はなんだ？よし、面白そうだ。行ってみよう。
ちょっと待ってルフィ。変な形の積乱雲がすごい速度で増えてる。
こいつはノックアップストリームだ。
なんだありゃ。
おい、落ちるぞ。
任せろ。フードバースター。立
て直すわよ。
危ない。ジョンボーさん。なんだよこれ。
させるかよ。
そこに。雲を抜けたぞ。
Alright, hey guys, welcome back. Apologies for the earlier delay. Literally having like a watermark on here that I was trying to get rid of. Just for an app that makes the performance of the games and stuff run better. So, for instance, our Final Fantasy game was running better. Now, as I said in our last video, I was going to spend a bit of time trying to find that Yaya cube. I did find it actually. It was over this way. Now, I don't know how I missed it because I'm usually up to date and stuff with everything on here. Just forgive me for a moment. I'm just getting the path up and ready to go. So, so the last Yayo cube was. I'll head back to it and then we can finally head out of here. And I'll show you where it was, just so everyone knows where it was. I literally spent like an hour trying to find this thing. I just retraced my steps and stuff. I was right that I did miss two in here. As I said, I'm not sure how I actually did miss it. Was in this one over here. So look how hidden that way that was. So it was in that one there. Obviously it's not there now. As I said, we did find it, so it was in that one there. So now we can use a travel out of here. I'm pretty sure we've done everything in here for now. Just double checking that we have. To say, fair to say that we have. So we're gonna head out to the Naonahara entrance. Funny enough, when I first did this, I completely forgot to travel like that.
メモリアキューブ
メモリアキューブがあるとここが
そうね
どうすんだよリム
落ち着いて大丈夫よ
嘘だろ
かなり小さく
ここにさっきのキューブをメガニーのキューブが
不思議なもんだな
そう
So there are two ways to return to a strange place, and it's first by clicking on that or speaking to Lim at a camp. So sometimes we can't return depending on how well we're going with the story and stuff. So if we go talk to Lim now, I believe... Yeah, I believe we get the option to go back to Alabasta or Walford. We'll go back to Walford. And the first thing we're going to do, if it lets us, is throw a party and we'll change our costumes back while we're up here. Now, I want to do that because I want to try to keep the costumes up to date and stuff.
戻ってきたな。
リム体調は平気私のことは気にしなくていいから早くアディオのところへ行きましょう
よし、飯だ飯。
I wish that the camp was just permanently set up though for here. That would be good, and then you just go over and click on the campfire and stuff because half the squadron and people and all that aren't even where they're meant to be. Alright, so we're going to throw a party, and I'm quickly going to go grab my cup of tea that is ready to go. So bear with me for just 2 seconds, guys. Just making me a cup of tea.
さてと、行くか。
Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. So yeah, absolute beautiful game. Now, while we're here, if I go to this and I go back into our map over here, you'll see that we have a few side quests and stuff that we can do. So we have this one down here, we have this one here, and then that one up there. So while we have a little bit of time, we're gonna go check them out. They're mainly just collecting things, and doing stuff that's gonna help us later in the game. Can't remember what this one actually gives us. I know we're gonna collect the tablets and stuff for this one. I just, for the life of me, don't actually remember what we get out of this one. The other two I do remember. So Madam Stoneleigh, she wants the tablets. So we actually have a bunch of tablets to give to her. So she wants more. These are a bunch of side quests that we can do. Forbidden Valley, we've already... We got that one too. She'll then ask for more of them. The ring inglet one. Okay, I'm missing a tablet. That's fine. The tablets, they're just a bit of a side quest kind of thing. They're not overly important. That's not the important side quest. The other two side quests are much, much more important than that one. I mean, this thing was always just going to run at me then, so... Let's get Sanji in there. Sanji hits harder than Chopper. Right, so really, I probably actually need Robin to hit that. Perfect. And then Zoro can finish that.
地まで取るつもり。
Oh, hang on. I have missed it. It's... I'm pretty sure the tablet's over this way, actually. So it's like a 2-in-1 here. But this is why we need all the yeah cubes, this one right here. We do get some very good items from this, and this is why I wanted to do it.
俺に任せろ。
よし。
So there's the tablet that we needed. I believe it's the inland tablet. Yep.
いいもんがあるじゃないか。
Alright, and here we go.
どうしたんだ？ルフィ。 なあなあ。
よし。
So we need 99 and she goes bananas for us. As I said, we do get some really good items and stuff from her. Usually at like the end of it, the arcs and stuff. Right, so now we're going to bring up 5 more yeah cubes. So this is the fun part of trying to remember what we're up to. So we have 1. Alright. Alright, we'll go to Madame Julie's. Because we did our next creation. Yeah, after this, I'm pretty sure she actually gives us the key to the red chests. So she wants me to wake up with 3 abilities. So the problem we have there is we haven't actually unlocked the 3rd one yet. Now, we do have another freeze element jewelry to give off. Which I do usually actually give to Chopper. Yes, it's gonna put down his health and everything, but makes him a bit better. So at least now we have one of everyone. And between Chopper, Luffy, and Sanji, they all have one for the fighting group. This would be good here if you can just chop these down permanently and they stay down. No. There's Adio. He is a big boy. We don't need to go to the camp, buddy. We're ready to go. We're all geared up and stuff.
ところでリム、メモリアから何を連れてきたの？
カニよ。
カニだと。よくわからねえが、そいつは楽しみだ。
Alright, so we have new objectives. So you've got to keep an eye on these because this gives you money and look, a technical ring and that sort of stuff. Look at that, a crit hit plus 17%. Now you can get a bonus on that and it goes up to like 34%, which would be nuts. So there are some very good items and stuff. Right. From memory, we did collect all the items and stuff here. Alright. Let's give that a save. So that's it, we're pretty strong at the moment. Alright. So there's no Yaya cubes or anything over here. Let's keep rolling though. Sorry guys, just getting all the search stuff up and ready to go. I do apologise.
頼むぞ小ガニ
Alright, so we've now reached the other side. Now, if we go to here, I believe it's, you gotta face it this way where that is. Oh, and there is our Zoro cube now. So we're up to date so far for our fragment cubes.
よしおっとっと
Now I think we've got to do our 20 battles and stuff in here as well. So we will get Luffy out of there because that is a battle not meant for Luffy, but Nami should be fine to do that one. So Nami's pretty good against that because she has freeze. Boom. And Robin. Yeah, so Robin's not doing as much damage, but that's fine. Alright. As I said, I think Usopp's attack, we should just make him a proper sniper. But my problem for that I have is that if he gets hit, he'll be in a lot of trouble. And going for a deathless run, not something we really want. Right. So these things have really high defense. Thankfully we have a Luffy.
あんたたちなんかお呼びじゃないのよ。
やっと俺の出番か。
I think it's meant to be that one. I think that one's first. I don't know, it's just a little bit confusing here. Right, no point having Zoro in.
よし、交代だ。
Oh, well done, Chopper.
さて
Alright, so all their attacks gone up. But I'm gonna flick into Usopp here. Yeah, cool. And then Adio's gonna go and hopefully finish on most of them, or all of them.
マナーの悪い野郎だ。俺が一から叩き込んでやるか。
Sanji!
俺のこの足は
So I've really got to have Usopp set as well. So we've got like the power resistance rings and stuff. Now these I will buy. I will come back and buy that as well. Just right now I'll buy everything else. Now the reason we buy all these technical rings and that sort of stuff is for later. So if we look at this over here, right? So obviously with Luffy, he has a better chance against speed. So obviously when we get up to it, we'll have his resistance will get to 100 for a speed, hopefully, and then we'll put his power up to 50. His tech, we'll just get him away from the techs, and that's how we do this. Whereas the first couple of times I did this, I did it the complete opposite way. I try to bring the negatives up, but this way it balances them out. So for instance, we'll put his burn over freeze up, so he's less likely to burn. Chopper, I'd put Chopper's freeze and his burn up over his lightning and that sort of stuff. So there's little things like this that you gotta look out for. So Usopp is probably pretty weak to most things. But here we can put his tech up and his speed up to get him going there. Sanji's kind of the same. See how he's burnt in? He's only a 40 resistant. We can put that up, so it's more resistant. His speed goes up. His power would go up. Zoro, I'd get his feint to 100 as well. He's resistant to lightning, so we can put that up. A little bit on burn, we can do that too. His tech and his power as well, stuff like that. So Robin would have her charm to the max, confusion to the max. She is weak to freeze, but resistant to burn, power and tech, so that'd be good for her. And then obviously Nami, we'd get her charm up to 100, her lightning up to 100 if we can, her technique up to 100, her speed up to about 50 or something like that, and then she's good to go as well. So you're gonna have to lean into it. So obviously Luffy sleeps and is very confused easily. Chopper's gets pretty confused. Usopp's just, yeah, he's weak to a lot of stuff. He's faint, he paralyzes, confused, charm. We're gonna avoid that. We'll go illusion, poison, and sleep. So we're gonna lean into their strategies rather than try to balance their weaknesses up and that sort of stuff. So if you look at Nami's pretty much like, yeah, pretty good. She's solid. Nami's probably the most solid out of... Nami and Robin are probably the most solid out of all of them. Luffy's the only one with just straight up hundreds, like negative 100 for confusion and sleep, but 100% lightning and poison. So there's things like that that we'll get into.
行くぞ
よし。
Right, so we can go through here with Chopper.
嘘をつくまでもねえくそ
Alright. So straight off the bat, this is the big tactic here, is to get Usopp at range. Problem is that these things have wicked defense, not much attack. So they are a little bit of a pain to try to take out. But nevertheless, we can do it. So the reason we did that over Luffy's one is because, well, Luffy can take the hit no matter what. And at least this way, Adio can finish off most of them. Now you'll notice with Adio that when it gets to the boss fights, he only does the hands because he's absorbing their powers. Whereas everyone else, he'll happily shoot around and that sort of stuff. So just keep that in mind for later. I can't remember what these things do. So now this is where this is gonna be fun here. Wait, Zoro in. So usually when we do this, we keep Robin at a distance and Usopp at a distance. So they're actually doing a fair bit of damage. This is fine, but this will get Usopp's TP back up, which is good news. He's gonna need it. I should have one more. The other thing is, we can always resort back to like the moves and stuff. So from memory, this actually takes a little bit of time in here. Memory, yeah.
雷鳴の遺構みたいに何かの研究施設だったりするのかしら。
奥に進めばその謎も解ける。
Alright, so we can check in here.
中も随分崩れてやがるな。
Now, if you look down there, that is Luffy's cube. Which we will get, but first... as I said earlier, we make sure we get everything that we can, so that we don't have to come back to places. As I said, there is a lot of backtracking you can end up doing in this and stuff, and I don't want to.
行くぞ。
よし。
I'm actually just double checking here. So we actually do get a level up coming into this. So we actually do get to unlock all of this after. Where am I going with this, guys? After this boss battle.
そういうアディオは
Now, it does take us a little bit to get up to this boss. And I am trying to remember for the life of me how exactly we are going to do that. Alright. Oh, Papa Bear! Hey, brother, how are you? Have some vibes. We're having some vibes, man. How are you doing? I've got some news for you. I think you'll like this. The news I've got for you. I will enjoy myself. You too, brother. Please come back soon. We miss you. I was gonna give you the news. I'm gonna do another Final Fantasy. Yeah, I'm gonna do Final Fantasy X again. Expert grid this time.
風がこの
What do you reckon about that?
やってみよう。仕掛けがある。
台座を見て。何かはめ込むくぼみにはめるものを探してみましょう。
Just told you the news. What do you reckon? Good idea? Okay. You say hell yeah. I thought you would, man. I thought you would. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I haven't told anyone else that yet, but I figured I'd tell you that.
何があるのか楽しみだな。
Yes. Well, that's what I'm doing here. I'm doing this Deathless as well. I do need to get back into my Pokemoning though, to be honest. I do miss my Nuzlockes. But yeah, I figured you'd like that news. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You should be fine for you'd be fine for everything we've done at the moment. Sorry guys. Apparently there's a cube here I've missed in plain sight. No, it is up. I was right. You'll be fine to watch everything that I've already done. Where it's from this point onwards that it's just going to be spoiler alert city for you, and I don't want to do that to you.
おい、なんか
But yes, I might. So, and I think I've fixed the green screen issue as well. I was telling the other guys. So I might actually jump back into the land of Spira.
仕掛けか。
and do the expert grid this time, and which means I'm gonna have to do the chocobird. I'm dreading doing the chocobird racing again. All right.
こんな奴らにやられやしねえ。存分にやらせてもらうわ。これでどうだ。まだ。
え、私
やっと俺の出番か。
行くわよ。
俺たちの力見せてやろうぜ。
Oh, Papa Bear, I love you, brother. I love you, man. That's so nice. I will see you soon. I'll probably get actually looking to do that in the next. What's today? Wednesday. So it's Wednesday here, so I'll probably jump back on that by Friday, to be honest. So it'll be a big surprise to everyone. I think everyone will be pretty pleased with it. So yeah, thank you for that, Papa Bear. So big surprise to everyone. And then yeah, as I said, this is just an amazing game. That once you've caught up, get onto it if you can. You enjoy, bro. I miss you. Come back soon. You're gonna have to talk me through Final Fantasy X2. Just an FYI to you. See now, guys, Papa Bear's made me want to play Final Fantasy again. I just did Final Fantasy, and he's now made me want to go in, jump in, and do it all over again. Which is just going to be nuts.
準備 OK だ。
私が必要ってことね。
Alright. So, Zoro's right with that. If I go to Nami... Nami can do a Thunderbolt Tempo.
ザンダーボルテンポ。
And we actually take out nearly everything, which is great. That is not what we want though. We don't want those things going for Nami.
いけるよな。
Robin's actually getting pretty low on health right now too, so we don't want that either.
やるか。
Oh, you're kidding me. Still alive.
来いよ。切られる覚悟があるの。そっちか。
Hopefully you're kidding me, Zoro. So our attacks are just not getting the jobs done in one shot. And that's okay. We'll get to that.
行くぞ。
Even with the party. Look, we're doing a fair bit of damage, but
っての？
やっと俺の出番か。
get the captain back in. Oh, huge damage by Luffy there.
強烈なのをお見舞いしてあげる。
そこまで。ちょっと痛いか
Yeah, Robin's only got low health because she does have less than everyone else because she is, in the nicest way possible, she is weaker than everyone else at the moment. So there we go, we got our million, so we can go get that health boost. I will get that on the way out, I will.
おお、カブトムシだ。威勢が良さそう。
Funny enough, Luffy actually knows what rhinoceros beetles and stuff are. It's hilarious.
まだいけるぜ。
いつでもいいぞ。そこをどけ。
Alright, So the good, as I said, the good news there is that he's pretty resistant to fire now. Oh, Usopp. I was gonna say we should all attack before Adio. That should take that one out, not a problem. Yep, and then Adio can finish that. It's where it'd be nice to be able to use all the straw hats, but I do get their point in this. So we go to the stairs, so this is weird. So it all flips upside down and that sort of stuff. So it's like a maze in here. It is hilariously awesome, is the best way I can put it. So yeah, so none of the way too much about the items and stuff like that here, because there's nothing here. So that's literally just to get a couple cubes and stuff. So now we go down, 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 down. So we don't want to flip it yet, because if we flip it yet, we can't do what we need to do. Yep. So this is why.
あの壁から。
あの大きな兄弟が光
何の光だかわかんねえ。あの扉の模様をはぐっちゃう。
私としてはダメだ。
So we end up having to do all of this and then flipping it and then flipping it back, I believe. So there we go. So that's the first one. So that's how you got to do all this sort of stuff in here. Sorry, could or will? Will is the better answer for that. So this is what we actually got to press. We're going to press one of these. So now the device upstairs will move. Which right now we don't need it to. Right now we need to get everything else going and on the move and that sort of stuff. Right now though, I need to get our weapons out of here. So that's the big one, so we got to paralyze on a couple of them, which that's going to be really good. Now, alright, so now I'm actually going to switch into Chopper here. And we're going to take that one out. That one's paralyzed. So that's why. Alright, and then we can switch Luffy to Zoro.
種なしといくか。行くぞ。刀の旅にしてやる。
Alright, we've easy done this now. Adios!
コックに逆らうとどうなるか教えてやる。
So just so everyone knows, Papa Bear was just saying as well that he's I'm playing the one thing he doesn't want to see because he doesn't want to have spoilers and stuff for when he gets up to watching the One Piece and that sort of stuff. So he is watching it. He's on Sky PR arc. He doesn't want the spoilers, and I understand that. So that's why I gave him the heads up that where we're currently at, he would be fine and stuff like that. But for he's more than right to watch earlier. Hey Brian, how are you, brother? I have news for you as well. I'm pretty sure I did mention it to you on. I think I'm gonna go back into the land of Final Fantasy, man. I think we're gonna go back to Spira in the next couple of days and do the expert grid. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, man. You seem, yes, I thought you did. I thought you'd like that too. What do you reckon? Crazy idea. I know. I think it's great. It's crazy for me to even think about doing it, but I miss it, man. I can't believe I'm saying it already. I actually miss it. Oh, you're kidding me, really? That's not what's happening, man. Why is it all freezing and stuff? That's crazy. Like literally, that's actually crazy. Yeah, I did think that. But I have also heard that you can battle you can make it so your team's like fully just insane. So I'm kind of really tempted to do it. I might yeah, I kind of want to do it there. Oh, okay. Alright. Nice. Well, hopefully we can give you some good quality entertainment while you're all waiting for that certain job to be finished. Oh. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Apparently, like it can get like really nuts, which is good. I'm definitely thinking of doing it though. I do really want to do it. I'll see how I go with stuff, but yeah. There we go. I do like the option to have steel and stuff early so you can get some items, so you actually get items and stuff early game. I think that's a great option.
行くぞ。
よし。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I reckon it'd be just amazing to do. Alright, I need to get the map up here because I think I've missed. Right, I think it's in. It's in one of these rooms somewhere, guys, I promise. Yeah, this one. It's over here. We need to go down here, guys. So just getting the next one ready to go. I might, Brian, if you're still there, I'm thinking I might do the expert grid as a sort of do it until it's done one. So no sleep. Which I think will be nuts because I think it will be awake for about 100 hours. I'll be like awake 4 days straight doing it. Alright, so if everyone watching, the plan for this is you have all of these set up ready to go and stuff before you go in to where you need to. So you don't flip the rooms and that until you absolutely need to. So you see how that one's facing down? Eventually you get to the point where you're going to do that, have that one go into there and all that. But right now we've got to go flip the room. So if everyone watching, yes, you did hear me correctly. Yes, I am thinking of heading back into Final Fantasy X, heading back into the land of Spira, and doing it the expert grid. Yep, I agree. I think it will. Hey David, how are you, man? Oh my god, everyone's come back. Say, look, I missed one day and everyone comes back on. Oh, what did I do? Did that move? Alright, so this will flip it all, which then means now I'm gonna go up to the left. We're playing some Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, we're playing some One Piece, talking Final Fantasy. We're thinking I might go back to Spirit, David. I might do the expert grid this time. as a deathless run, kind of like what Brian's doing. We'll see how that goes for us. I haven't done the expert grid, so that's why I kind of want to do that. So this is where we get the jewels now in this, just an FYI to everyone. So we got to go up here, get this one, then get back down. So yeah, so it flips the whole room and everything, so it's crazy. There's only one part that we get to the bottom of the steps. Here. Yeah, so I'm kind of tempted to be honest. I kind of want to get in on it and do it. So I might do that in a couple days. I'll get to a point here where it's going to be too much of a spoiler for Papa Bear, and I don't want to spoil One Piece for him. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that person. Yeah, well, I think it'll be a big time experiment kind of thing to do. So, as Brian was saying, you can get some items and that to steal real early. So I think that could be very fun. I am, weirdly enough, I am considering doing it as a stay awake run until it's done as well, which will be, you can imagine how I'm going to be come the 4th day. I might take if I do it, obviously I think I'll have to take a nap for a couple hours or so, but oh man, I really want to do it now. I'm pretty sure I sent it to you guys as well. I think I fixed the green screen too. I'm pretty sure I have. A couple things I had to do was I had to install an app, and then I had to edit another app. So should be no more green screen now, hopefully. Can't believe it's like the biggest known issue, and there's been no patch or anything for it. Like. I'm pretty sure we just came from that place now. Apparently we have to head north for the next one. Northwest, so yeah, over this way. So we use the guide for this reason, that we get all the items and stuff like that. Yes, we know, Adio. So we're gonna open that. So we got it. Yeah, I thought I did. Oh my god, bro. That's insane. I think the longest shift I've ever done in terms of work was I did, no joke, I think it was like 15 and a half hours. It was, oh, it was brutal. I did like 3 a.m. to, I think it was 10 p.m. And it was, yeah, no, it was gross. I feel your pain, brother. I feel your pain. I hope you're gonna go home. Nice. I'm keen to. I'm actually keen to see what that's like. So do feel free to flick that through. I do want to see that. I've been playing a little bit of X2 as well, just to get the gist of it. And I missed I missed the whole proper turn base. Yeah, no, that's fair, man. I think Riku's is like nuts. You can't get rid of Riku's. Like it's it's insane. No, I think everyone's pretty much set here. I love that we're playing One Piece, guys, and our main comments are about Final Fantasy, so we're definitely in the right fan base, because it's all turn-based games and that sort of stuff. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks, bro. I'm so sorry. I hope you're holding up okay. We're here for you when you need support, bro. We're here for you. The online community's got you when you need us. I'm not sure what we can do from where we all are, but we will send our love and support to you. That's probably the best news you could get. Like, let's be honest. I've completely just ran the wrong way here, guys. Oh my god! Evaded encounter. Do you have like death? So you should have had like death touch or something on it if you do an evaded encounter. But I get your point. That's a nice setup, David. That's very nice. I just like the Cactus Knight. I do like him. I think he's cool. Alright, we're done down here. So I think my plan is, while I'm in here, is for this one at least, we'll get up to Water 7. Now we're gonna go down. So it's once again, see how it's all completely different. It's a beetle. Enemies. Yeah, well, enemies, food. They're no different to Luffy. These things fly through sand. Alright, so they get a bonus. Zoro, we need to get Zoro out of there. He's actually no good to us here. Usopp's probably gonna be no good to us either. Did I say a giant gorilla? I did. There is a giant gorilla here too, guys. Alright, so Sanji's gonna apparently fight that. I'll switch Sanji up for Zoro, make this a really good That thing has a lot of health. If Zoro can't even get that down to half, that thing's got a lot of health. And Zoro's now confused. Yeah, you must have been grinding for ages, bro.
俺はもう
How'd you do it so quickly? What were you taking out?
やっと俺の出番か。まだなってねえ。
Can't focus, but it's the only thing we got there. I don't want to flick anyone over there either just yet.
ドスフルール
Yeah, it definitely is. It would just take ages to do. That's all. What were you grinding against, if you don't mind me asking? I'm not sure how that didn't trigger the battle there, but okay, I won't complain.
このフロアもひどい砂ぼこりだな。
Alright, so that's the Nami cube it was telling us about. Next up is Robin's. Robin's is up. So I think we're gonna beat the beetle and go up. Ah, yes, yes. Now I do actually know what you're on about there. Yes. Nice.
私が必要ってことね。
So you just gotta do like a max hit. Okay. Cruisy then. I'm not sure that thing's still alive.
さてと。
There we go. Audio takes it out.
Oi!
よし、こいつだな。
ありがとう。
まあな。
Alright, now we go up here. And then we go up here and we have a battle like instantly. Okay, and there's our Robin Cube.
今の力を試すにはうってつけだな。
I need to switch them to a round. I doubt we kill it, but we might get lucky into a fair bit. Yeah, so we have to nuke it. So we're talking like, Yo Jimmy Jimbo, eh? Just spamming Yo Jimbo, Jimmy Jimbo, and he'll take everything out. I'm glad you're having fun though, man. I really am. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I just wish they left the turn-based part in X2 rather than that new setup they've got. Oh. Nice, I don't know how to go.
俺の出番か。
So Robin's running pretty low on health. She needs to level up. I actually really needed it. She's nearly leveled up, so that's good. Alright, so we get that. So now we can actually head down. We're gonna then flip it again. I found with Orani just hits like a truck in general. Yeah, I did play on the weight mode, but it was just... It's not the same, I found. And that's okay. Like, it's, yeah, there was no proper turn base, but that's alright. So now we head back down. And we gotta go into that room that we couldn't go into before. I think. Yeah, so now we're gonna go into here. I think that's why I kind of didn't like 12 and stuff, because it wasn't the proper whole turn-based stuff.
森章が手に入ったわ。
ん？待て。
Hmm.
お前ら。
とうとう俺を本気にさせやがったな。
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we'll do that. And then we will do that. And now we're right no matter what. Hopefully Adio heals Robin, otherwise she could be in a bit of trouble here. He should. Oh, she's getting low on health now.
甘く見てると後悔するわよ。
おう、俺が相手だ。
He healed. You're kidding me, man. Alright, Nami's gonna take this thing out all by herself.
刀がうずく。
Perfect. That's actually really gonna work out well for us.
しましょうか。
He should heal. I'm hoping he heals Robin, but he's going for a shot. Oh my god, he's starting to annoy me now. Bro, just heal her so I don't have to waste my own turn healing her. There we go. Nami's fine.
来いよ。切られ。刀の旅にしてやる。
俺様に任せとけ。
What I'm gonna do is she's way too far off. She's not gonna level up anytime soon. So let's heal her up there with Chopper
ありがとう。おう。さて、どうしましょう。
rather than wasting my turn.
よし、俺様
just change the squad around, and there we go. So we get the Eastern Crescent as well. I don't guess I don't think there's anything in there. Now we head back up. What was I looking for? I don't even remember what I was looking for just then. I was looking for something. Oh, that's right. So we still need to win 4 more battles in here. Luffy's fine. Hopefully get a couple paralyzed or something. We only took the one out, so that's fine. At least now we can take out everything else. Adio should actually take that one out. I don't know why the option is to run away. Like, why would you willingly give away free XP? No, we can get Robin in now, which is good. Yeah. We'll finish up with Robin here. Got most of our health back, so she's fine. She becomes an absolute beast later. Oh, she didn't actually take it out. I'll use Nami just to get her TP back up. Whether or not it takes it or not, that's fine. Oh, there you go. Luffy, level 35. Robin leveled up. Thank you. No, we're going to head up now. I think we've got to... I don't think we have to flip the room again. We've just got to insert the crests. Yeah, I did hear that too. I did read that as well, I'm pretty sure. This is what I love about Brian. Brian just knows it all so well. Alright, so now we've got to defeat the Colossus. We're actually not up to the Colossus yet. There's no safe thing in here yet either, so... Yeah. Doesn't appear for a little bit, guys. Just an FYI item. Doesn't appear for a little bit. Can make them faint, so that's good. Perfect. Oh, see, we love you, Brian. I think it's just the big boss battle ones, and to maximize all the drops and stuff like that. I think that's what's gonna get me in terms of it all, to be honest. Yeah, nah, you're right. You're right, brother. You're right, man. You're right, man. You enjoy your rest, all right? You need that. You need to rest up.
Tempesta.
We can always do myth busting anyway. Myth busting's good fun. Now I need Nami so she gets her TP back up for when we take on the Colossus.
お前も戦うんだよ。
今度はどんな巨像だ。
Yeah, I did see that, Brian. I think I've watched most of it. To be fair, I
行くぞ。
I didn't like what they did either with it in terms of the mechanics. If they left it as a full-blown turn-based how they did with Final Fantasy, I think it would have been really, really good. I'm gonna take out one of these with Robin. I mean, I'll take out all of them with Robin. Just an FYI. Bang. You're kidding me. Oh, Robin. That's garbage. Oh. Oh, we're gonna get lucky. Guys, we're gonna get lucky here. Robin's actually gonna get that hit in. You're kidding!
コックに逆らうとどうなるか教えてやる。待ってろ。
Thank God I just got robbed then of that XP. Well, we should have got that bonus then. That's what I mean. She doesn't hit hard enough. I think I'd rather the guts, to be honest, I know. Big long hallway. So we're gonna take on this giant gorilla looking thing now. Yeah, I agree, David. 100% I agree. They should have just kept it. Alright, so there's like a mini boss battle here.
私の番ね。
Hopefully we can get the shock. Oh good. Going for Adio, perfect.
俺の方はいつでもいいぞ。
I get Zora ready to go. This gets Luffy into second gear, so Luffy will hit harder now.
コックに逆らうとどうなるか教えてやる。ディアブルジャンブクランバージュショット。
Perfect. It was Luffy back up. He didn't even say anything then. Huh. Good. I'm glad they're going for audio. Gotta keep Luffy out of it all.
情けない姿を見せちまったな。
Boom, well done, Zoro.
誰に当たるかわからねえぜ。
Oh.
すぐに黙らせてあげる。
Zoro's just clearing house here, guys.
二刀流、よい、羅生門。
Yeah, we don't have his Red Hawk just yet.
たとえ死んでも、俺は女。
We get that later. It's because they're going through all the memory stuff and that we don't have anything really unlocked just yet. I need to get Zoro in. Get that TP back up. Perfect. For this Colossus battle. There's actually 2 cube fragments here that you gotta get. So you get Luffy's and another Sanji. Yeah, I agree. He can. He's nuts. In canon, he's absolutely nuts. In this, though, they have all their power. I'm not sure if you've played it, but they have all their powers and stuff taken away from them. So you got to pretty much relive most of their memories and stuff and get their powers back up and stuff. It's really cool. It's a great design because it takes you back to everywhere in that. Well, not everywhere. It takes you back to most places. They do miss some arcs and stuff, and it's the DLC makes up for it, but it's not the same. All right. So now we're getting up to the fun part, you guys. We're nearly up to the boss.
お、また鏡のやつだ。
Ding! Hear that ding, and we're good to go. Ding.
行くぞ。
よし。
Ding. Alright, last one. Nah, not yet. Later. We will later. At the moment, just got Gear 2. I reckon, David, I reckon you'd like this. If you're a One Piece fan like I am, you're a turn-based fan, you would love this game. Yeah, it is just phenomenal. Alright, so there's our big bad Colossus we're going to verse. So let's save. Heal everyone up. Get ready for war. So, yeah, so we've gone from that. Within 3 chapters, we're up to 35. So we're pretty set. And that's just from doing our objectives and stuff. Perfect. So we'll get our guts from this win. Alright, so, oh, hello. Here we go. Alright, so there's our Zoro fragment cube. And then there's one on the other side of the boss. Which I believe we get after we take out the boss. We might be able to get it now, but I believe we get it after. I don't know. I'll see if it lets me. What you can do... If I can get it now, I'll get it now, but... We can get Zoro's cube now. No, we can't. Okay. Yes, we can actually. We can get it now. There it is. So this is just going to save us having to come back up here after the boss. But the moment you get onto here is the moment you verse it. So now we're versing the big bad boss. Cool. I love it. Just cool. We're gonna get blown away, yeah. Alright, so it is a speed. So straight off the bat, Luffy Gear 2 Bazooka. He's gonna take a bit of damage. I will leave Usopp in. It definitely did, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the whole Wano arc thing. That was amazing, but it definitely did drag out. Now, eat some chicken, guys. See, so all Adio does is he just, against the boss, he just heals us up. What I'll do is I will actually attack with Sanji. Because now Sanji's bleeding too. Which then means I can care for one area, being these two. Which will get Luffy back up to 100. Actually, let's do a bond attack. So these things are great. They should do heaps of damage. Oh, okay, not really. 5,200. So, yeah, the plan is to beat it with Luffy. Alright, so that gets all their defense up. This is what I mean by Adio never actually physically attacks it. Oh no. They did nothing.
みんな元気出すんだ。
ありがとう。
Just keep eating that chicken jaws.
このゴムのジェットバズーカ。
みんな元気出すんだ。
こいつ強えな。
Alright. Let's get Nami in.
センダーチャージ。いけるか。
ディアブルジャンブフランバージュシャット。
いけるか。このゴムのジェットバズーカ。
Perfect, get the bonus.
あの風は厄介だったが、なんとか倒せたな。
俺飛ばされるところだった。
大丈夫よチョッパー。もしもの時は私が受け止めてあげるわ。
さあリムのところに持って帰りましょう。
Woohoo!
また
あなたが2年間この文字
言われてみればでも似ているだけ。
文字は文化や歴史などだけどその基礎となる部分。
何
そうね。この島にはという仮説を
その人たちが記した石板なの。
この石碑だけではそこまで。
Let's take it with us.
似た。これはまずいこと。あってはなら。元帥を呼べ。
Call the Fleet Admiral. Call the Fleet Admiral, boys.
結局ここって何を研究する施設だったのかしら。
おそらくだが、風だろうな。なんせ風を操る巨像がいたんだからな。
でも風と砂に何の関係が。あ、そっか。砂ぼこりを利用して風の動きを目に見えるようにしてたんだわ。
We're just waiting to teleport, pretty much. Oh, we can't. It won't let us. That's rude. Right, so Colossus beaten, which means we save. Yeah. I don't think it would be easy. I didn't even know that was there. I was gonna say I should actually go this way. Well, we'll end up going back there.
心配するな
Alright, let's save now.
うまいことやってくれるさ
Alright, so
どうしたロビン。
なんでもないわ。ただ、さっきの石板のことで少しね。さあ、早く戻りましょう。
okay, so there's Lim. Hopefully we don't have to talk to Lim. Oh, good, we don't. Perfect. So the reason for this is that we can change.
のやつは大丈夫かあの状態じゃサニー号はいや修理のことじゃ海軍かだがここは嵐に面倒頭の家庭海軍との小競り合いも
アディオ、あなた実は海軍。
So yes, we can change all our outfits again. Usopp's to Sniper King Usopp. Now, as I said, in the have a look at Soldier King. As I was saying, if you have the
よーし
Switch version, oh, you actually get all the costumes. It's really good. So yeah, it's much best. The costumes out on the Switch are much better. So before we talk to Lim, so the worst part about this whole thing is that by the time we get up to it all and stuff, where we need to get up to and stuff, Frankie ends up being behind on levels but catches up, and Brooke ends up being very behind. Yeah, so I should have gotten that, yeah. I've been waiting for you. Show me the tablet.
わかったわ。
So yeah, as I said, we'll keep doing these. Oh, well, good news for us. We actually already got that one. We have the Stony tablet. Yeah. The plan is just to have everything ready to go for when we actually get in. We actually got those, so there you go. I can't remember what she gives us, but I think it's actually a really good item by the end of it. Um, I don't know why we can't fast travel right now. That's a little annoying. But yes. So, I don't think we get Frankie back here. We should realistically get Frankie back here, but I don't think we do. Pretty sure we have Frankie back after this, so then when we return, we have Frankie back. Alright, we're all geared up, we're ready to go.
さあリム、箱も手に入れたし、あの不思議空間に連れ今度の冒険はここは
The big familiar fountain. Oh, where's the big familiar fountain, guys? Anyone know? Water 7! Yeah, you better not leave us this time, Robin. Someone else does, though.
ロビンなんだか大変な場所。大丈夫よ。
Doesn't seem like a bad place. No, it's alright. The next one, though. Oh, the next one, you gotta hold back your tears, guys. Alright, so we get more cooking, we get more making. We don't really unlock much more. Thankfully, Zoro and Sanji level up here, so that's gonna come in handy. Alright. So this is where we're back to getting Yaya cubes and stuff. Oh. We have to watch the Mary again, guys. We have to watch the Going Mary again. It's very sad. But the good news is we're at Water 7. If you know what that bike is, you know. I will say that for now. Other than that, I will not say much more on the bike. Good thing is we can save it. Good thing is that Usopp has his Sniper King costume on for this arc already. I don't like that it tells you the objectives. Alright, so there is definitely going to be. There's definitely a few cubes in that. So that's our one yo-yo cube. That's both our yo-yo cubes for down here. Now, there's a total of 18 in Water 7 city area. And you betcha we're gonna hunt them all down. So by the time we leave Water 7, guys, we should have like completely done this whole entire thing. We should have 34 if we do it right. And that's a big if. This is the one where you, once again, they're so easy to miss. It's not funny. But we have our 2 for here already, so that's good news. We can save here at chapter 4. Alright. So, done. Start chapter 1, start chapter 2, start chapter 3, start chapter 4. We're 17 hours into this already. You can basically, you could pretty much do a speed run on this, but you kind of have to. It's one of those ones where you kind of need to take your time to get the objectives and stuff done to get the bonus stuff. Usopp and Luffy fight. Oh, spoiler alert. Usopp leaves the crew here.
そうだったの。このウォーターセブンも前のアラバスタと同じように
見た感じ変わってるところはね。
This is funny.
ここで
そうだな。アラバスタじゃクロコダイルを倒したから、ここでは CP9 のロン。
そうか。それじゃあ。
I don't like that in this they leave out most of CP9.
恐ろしく強いってそうだな。
闇雲に探して。
まだアクアラグナは来てい
ってことは。
じゃあ決まりね。
And then the other thing I don't like in this is that they've made. So there we go.
ところでアクアラグナって
とても大きな高潮のことよ。
Alright, so there is our first cube. It's a bit of a pain to get to sometimes. We're right for now though. Alright. So let's get. We're gonna gear everyone up for this. Well, the good thing is that we've pretty much got everything here already. As I said, guys, if you know about the boat, you know about the not the boat.
木のとこに何かあるわ。
It's a big bike, isn't it? I'd be caring about that bike if I were the Straw Hats. If I knew what if they knew what I knew, you'd be caring about it. All right, Zoro. I don't even know what Zoro really needs at this rate, guys. To be honest. Could give him some defense. Sanji, on the other hand. I'll give Sanji some health. Alright, so Luffy 2-4, 1-5, 2000, 1-8, 2-3, 1-4. Alright. So Luffy's got the most attack at the moment. But that's good news. This is funny. So they finally realised that it's actually Luffy's memories that we're reliving, which makes this just so much funnier. I don't get why they didn't add more costumes and stuff to all of this while we were. Luffy always talks about food. Alright, this is gonna be one of those big this is gonna be a big arc again, guys. This is gonna take hours to do. And I mean hours. Yeah, let's go.
この時代ここに奴が向かっておるとの情報は本当にします。面倒な奴が計画の修正が必要では飛翔艇を襲撃する海軍大将がおるうちはアキーフラムの持つ設計図をまずはみんなに報告せい。
Here we go. Oh. No. First things first is I'm saving it while we're up here. There is a lot of running around to do. There is a lot to do. Funnily enough, there's actually no side quests at this moment. Alright, so first things first is we travel. We go to the corners. Alright.
いいもんがあるじゃねえか。任せろ。
よし。
行くぞ。
よし。
So we can't go through there yet. We can later. Alright, there's our first Yaya cube. The money exchange. There's so many hiding spots and stuff for everything in here. Uh, so I can't actually get. It's telling me that to get to get Chopper's one in there, but how can we? We can't even get into where it's telling me to get into. So that's fine. We will continue on. We've gone through everything here so far. This is the pub. This is one of the many pubs, I should say. There's a couple of them. Alright, so we're at the cafe park now. We don't have Usopp, so we can't actually get any of that stuff. Yeah. This should be Luffy's cube over here. Yep, look at that. They don't hide in plain sight. And our next red box. As I said, there's a lot of ingredients in here, and there's a fair bit of money and stuff too laying around. No. There's lots of ingredients around. The little cry baby kid. This is gonna be like one of the worst side quests. No, Nami finding money is like the best thing right now for us.
私の出番ね。
よし。
行くぞ。
よし。
Oh. That's I'm just making sure we check every nook and cranny. I do not want to miss a single bloody Yaya cube. Now, I know there's no fragment over here, but there might have been another Yaya cube. This is where Usopp gets attacked by Frankie's men.
行くぞ。
よし。
We're definitely getting a few. And I was going to say Robin's cube. So that's our next fragment cube just there. Now, Chopper's is apparently just around the corner from here as well.
いいもんがあるじゃねえか。任せろ。
よし。
私のお金。私の出番ね。
This is why you got to run around with them. Like, look at that. Heck, how did we miss that over there?
私のお金。
They're a little delayed.
よし。
Alright.
大きな広場ね。
リムちゃん、店もいくつかあるけど、見ていくか。
あなたたちが見たいなら付き合ってあげても。
There's like restaurants and everything here. It's just massive. It's awesome. Like we can go to some of them. So we can go like into like the weapon store and stuff. Usopp's cubes here. Alright. Well, I'll be 2 seconds, guys. Alright, sorry guys, that was just my boss ringing in, checking how my back's doing and everything. God bless them. Actually a really good boss. I really love that she's been checking in with me and stuff, seeing how I'm doing and everything. She said I should get a phone call today as well, from people, so that's good news apparently, about my injury and recovery and everything, so yeah, definitely getting there. Alright, so we got that one, There's another Sanji cube up further. Yeah. These are all the books. Just making sure there's no cubes and stuff in here, really. Not even the fragment cubes, just the Yaya cubes. We know where we have the location up for all the fragment cubes. Movie's probably the best one for this, just because you can get stuff from a distance. Alright, so there's our red chest in there. So you should this is where you should be able to buy your outfits and stuff like that. So it's like, we have a sale, but you can't buy anything. It's very silly. Be good if we could actually buy stuff. Alright, so we're not allowed to go up that way either, because we want to go to Dock 1 apparently. But I actually want to save it. So where's our closest save? Oh my god. We're going to have to go all the way back down there. Apologies for these guys, I just back starting to play up and stuff, so I need to jump off for the time being. So I'll give it a save, we'll come back to it in the next, I don't know, maybe a few hours, probably even not, I don't know, maybe tomorrow we'll jump back on. Friday, actually Friday's going to be, we're going to do Final Fantasy X again, spoiler alert. This time Deathless with the expert grid. I feel like most people will really enjoy that. But yeah, as I said, I'm sorry, I've just got to jump off for now. My back is just, yeah, not good. So I do apologise, guys. Hopefully we're back in the next couple days on. Have a good one. Sorry once again.